So I'm going to be vulnerable and I'm going to say this. When my father died, I don't always like using that word, but when my father passed, a version of my dreams died with him. I had to bury the dream of him seeing me reach for the stars. I had to bury the dream of him seeing me, maybe one day winning an American Music Award or being a best-selling author or, selling 1 million copies of a cookbook or seeing me buy my first house. I had to bury those things. You say, Elliot, what do you mean you had to bury those versions? I had to bury those versions of my dreams. I had to bury those versions with him. Because I believe that he knows, and he knew all the greatness is inside of me, right? But me seeing the pride and the joy on his face, seeing me accomplish those things that I do believe that I will accomplish one day, I had to bury that because he was ingrained into every part of my future. I had to bury those things because if I did not bury them, I would never reach for them because he is not here. And I had to die to those versions of my dreams and be okay with him knowing that one day I would reach that status. And it's crazy that I can say this to y'all without crying or getting emotional. But I did. I had to bury... Oh, Lord, here come the water. I had to bury the dreams of my entire future. The versions of him being here. And I had to rebirth them and say, Elliot, do it anyway. Even though he's not going to be here, even though he's not going to see it, he's seen it before he's seen it. He knew that it was inside of you, and he knew one day you would give birth to greatness. You have to do it anyway, or his legacy will be in vain. You have to do it anyway, or everything he gave you or taught you will be in vain. So I'm here to tell you, you can do it anyway. So you got to do it anyway. And God has graced you and gifted you and given you the strength on the inside of you to accomplish it, even though they are not going to be here. And it is okay. You're going to cry and you're going to fight through it. But you got to do it anyway. You got to do it anyway. Just because they are gone does not mean that you have to die too. Reach for the stars anyway. Do it anyway. There is still purpose in you. There is still life in you. And there are still things that need to be birthed out of you. Do it anyway. God is with you. And if I can do it, so can you.